That's the funny thing about flag bearers, kind of realizing how many cards beat them. Wayfaring Giant's good, but I think here I'm just starting off with a Thornscape. Let's see who's in the pod with me. D. Goodliff, who's on the board. Top Deck or Bust, who's the trophy leader, is passing to me, so I'm going to expect them to pass me no good cards. If they pass me any good cards, then, yeah, anyway. Yeah, this card's definitely good, but I think a 1-mana tapper is probably better. Yeah, I'm just going to say I think it's better. And then Ravenous Rats is also nice. This is another cute card with the Nightscape Apprentice. But yeah, he had this, the Nightscape, and he had the Emissary. The Shivan Emissary. This is what he beat me with originally. I mean, the Thornscape is pretty committal too, but I'm just going to take it. Ooh, Charging Troll. This card's good, and it's on plan for us. Otherwise, we could take Serpentine Kavu, try to stay more open. But I think this thing is worth splashing, much like the Thornscape. Like a 3/3 that regenerates with Vigilance. I think this thing's pretty obnoxious. So, what was the land, Cooper? But yeah, I think we're going to say no to Serpentine Kavu. Keldon Necropolis. Okay. Let me look that one up. This Cooper will be lagging again. Oh yeah, that card's pretty decent. I probably should have given it a little more thought. This pack is pretty bad. So there's Skyweaver, which is not amazing. Hypnotic Cloud is a card I like. Thunderscape Apprentice is okay. If we end up Naya, feels like I'm always Naya somehow. I think I'm supposed to take Hypnotic Cloud. I mean, I know some people really like the Acolytes, but you really have to be into the, yeah, you have to be into the color shifting, I think, for the Acolytes to do some work. And I think this thing is pretty good because it is splashable, and making someone discard 3 in this format is super sick. Easy Acolyte. Okay, I don't think Acolyte's that good. Honestly, I don't even know if I would consider these main deckable necessarily, because you really need the color shifting magic for them to work. I don't know. I think I'm going to take Hypnotic Cloud, but I understand that people like the Acolytes. Ooh, I think just get some color shifting magic, but then the problem is it doesn't even go into all the colors. Like, not all the colors can do that. There's some good ones here. I'm trying to remember what this does. Prevent the next X damage. Spend only white mana on X. It only prevents it to a creature. Honestly, this thing's probably okay. Treefolk Healer is probably just better. Razorfoot Griffin is a card I really like. I'm tempted to take it, but I've kind of already committed myself to this green-white lifestyle, so there's a chance I should just take Treefolk Healer. Is Italia good? I honestly have no idea whether this card's good. I don't know. I kind of want to just take Treefolk Healer. I think this card's probably better. Maybe that's wrong. And I think now Exotic Curse pretty easily. I just don't think it's that good versus, like, I don't think playing random protection guys in your main deck when they're like 1/1s is that good. Like, it's just super high variance. Like, sometimes it's great and sometimes it's terrible. I had an opponent play one of the Acolytes against one of my many Bant decks, and it's like, okay, now your stuff dies. Yeah, Italia was probably better. I don't know. I just thought that this maybe opened up my mana a little bit more. No, yeah, it was probably better. I probably should have taken it. Ooh, now we get a Serpentine Kavu. I guess we're playing Abzan here. Well, I don't know. I mean, I think it was probably right, Aramath. I could take this Stormscape, but I have 0 blue cards, and we're pretty much a lock to play green, so I think it's fine to just take a Serpentine Kavu. Curve's a little high at the moment, but it's not in too bad of shape. Yeah, I think it's fine to pass Stormscape. this is not a very good pack. I mean, Nomadic Elf is okay. Galena's Knight sometimes does the thing. Literally any Outlast card. Yeah, I guess that'd be good, huh? I think people are too low on the protection 2/2s for 2 relative to how high they are on the Acolytes. Like, I think either people overrate the Acolytes too much, or... Why can I not select this? Classic Magic Online, I guess. Anyway. Here's another Acolyte. We can take this one. I don't know if I need Hypnotic Cloud number 2. Yeah, I think this one's fine. We don't have to be Abzan either. But I wouldn't mind being Abzan with 2 pretty decent black cards. Okay, Wayfaring Giant Wheels. I think this thing's pretty good. Like, you just have 3 land types in your deck, and it's a 6-mana 4/6, which is just the old Obsianus Golem or whatever. Totally solid card. And a Benalish Lancer as well, which I think is pretty good. Yeah. Morning, I don't think we need... I think Benalish Lancer is okay. I think we can put a 6-drop into our deck. I wish I could select my cards, though. Pump the toughness of a blue or green guy, and it's a piker. I think the Lancer's better. Okay, we can play this guy instead, which is worse, but I don't know. Neither one of them really matters a whole lot. Green and white definitely seem open. Okay, Sunscape Apprentice, totally solid. Better than a random piker that we don't necessarily want to play. Pretty decent start here. Nothing like super broken, but nothing too shabby either. Aura Shards could potentially be pretty good. Meddling Mage. There's like Rushing River. This pack's not very good. Can we ever take a black card from this one? Maybe I'm taking Quirion Explorer, but I don't even like this card very much. I don't want to take these random guys when, I don't know. I guess it's okay in this deck because I am ramping a bit. Maybe fixing my mana is alright too. Random off-color activations like Sunscape and Serpentine Kavu. And Thornscape, actually. That's maybe better than a Rushing River when we're not necessarily playing blue. I guess I would buy that. I don't know. This pack is just really bad, I think. Sure. Okay, Mirrorwood Treefolk. We could be doing that again. Go into Naya. There's also Stone Kavu, which is a card I like and other people don't seem to. I think it's time for the Mirrorwood Treefolk. Try to slip some red mana symbols into the deck or something. Like, this pack just doesn't offer us very much, I think. I don't know. Nomadic Elf helps. Quirion Explorer can help. Sure. Ooh, Air Tie. Does that ever do anything? It seems like it's just too far away. But what else are we taking? Like, I guess I could take Slingshot Goblin, Amphibious Kavu. Neither of those are very good. I mean, this isn't... I guess this is not good either. Slingshot Goblin does have a high ceiling. I guess I have no 3-drops here. It's kind of funny. I'd like to play the black cards, but maybe I can't. Could just take Amphibious Kavu. Maybe I could play like almost straight green-white. I don't know. I don't think I want to splash Slingshot Goblin. Let's just take the Kavu, I guess. This is really bad. I could take Gaia's Might, maybe. But the tricks tend to go around a bit. I guess I'll take Gaia's Might. I don't know. I think Amphibious Kavu is... Well, here's another one. Oh, Voice of All. They actually passed us a good one in this pack. Nice. Easy. Can I select the card that I'm trying to here, please? Thank you. I don't know why they made it so it's so hard to draft cards you're clicking on, but they really did. Steel Leaf Paladin could be a reasonable wheel, though we already have some 6s. Silver Drake should never wheel. Yeah. And maybe now it's time for a Stone Kavu. There's also Aurora Griffin. Don't think that card's all that great, though. And I think Stone Kavu is pretty decent. This is the a Darkar Sentinel, as long as I'm naming random cards from Masters Edition, random ancient artifacts. Guess now I have to take Silver Drake. Not a very good Silver Drake deck, though. Or I could just take Bog Down. Pack 3 will be better for me if I... Because, like, the problem with Silver Drake here, other than the fact that we have, like, nothing in blue, right, is that we don't even have almost any cheap white or blue creatures. I actually think it might be correct to take Bog Down. And this sets us up for white-black and green-black in pack 3. I'm not sure about this. I'm going to try it. Okay, I think pretty easy hobble here. There's really nothing else. I mean, Gerard's Command is okay. That's the kind of card I was thinking about when I took the Gaia's Might. And another one? Okay, pretty nice to get some random hobbles. Now that we have a little bit more interaction, specifically stuff that prevents creatures from attacking, I wouldn't mind picking up like an Aurora Griffin or whatever to attack in the air. And I guess I could take Meddling Mage if I'm playing blue. Otherwise, I can't really take any of these. I don't think this card's that good. If I wheel a Silver Drake, then maybe it matters. Shouldn't wheel a Silver Drake, though. These cards are all pretty darn bad. Guess I take this for signaling or something. It's also probably the most playable card. And I guess I'm taking like 3 mana for a -2/-2. Like 3 different colors. It's so bad. Just hate draft a Cavern Harpy. Well, I could take Pollen Remedy. Yeah, I guess I'll take Pollen Remedy. Against the red decks, this card can be okay. Hate drafting Cavern Harpy makes a little bit less sense given that we are in a league here. Looks like we're not wheeling the Gerard's commands or whatever. Let's just take a Kavu Recluse. And we didn't get any Silver Drakes, so hopefully this means that pack 3 will be really nice. Just take a whole Breach, I guess. Other cards don't matter. So we don't really have a good incentive to be in black, but we also don't really have a good incentive to be in any other color. Other than green or white, that is. Oh, here's a Dead Ringers, though that card was awkward for me before. Dega Disciple, I do like. Urborg Elf is probably pretty good. Blue mana is something we could want. Yeah, this is kind of an interesting one. I think you can make an argument for a few cards. I don't think I want to take Dead Ringers. I kind of want to take the Disciple. Just giving something -2/-0 I think can be pretty good. Yeah, Mournful Zombie is probably better than I give it credit for being. Do I want this Urborg Elf? I mean, I don't know. What is this Mirrorwood Treefolk doing in my deck? Like, it's kind of just a 4-mana 2/4, which I guess in this format's totally reasonable, but yeah, I think I just want to take the Dega past Dead Ringers, because if we end up with one of these and then we get another, then the second one's really bad. Could also just take the Elf, try to smooth out the mana. Maybe the Elf is a bit better, actually. Let's try the Elf. I think people underrate, yeah, the Degas and overrate the Elves. Well, wow, that's really interesting. I guess I have to take Gargantua now. And I guess I'm glad I took this Elf. Passing another Dega Disciple, passing Lay of the Land, Lightning Angel that we can't play. I hope this thing's castable. If it is, it should be very, very good. Or by the time we cast it, we'll just be dead. One of those. Okay, Coalition Honor Guard now pretty easily. Passing a Penumbra Bobcat, which is also good. Whoa, can I... Hello? It's really tilting, honestly. Like, other people have to be experiencing this too. It can't just be me. I don't know. Here's the Dead Ringers. There's also Manacles, but it's a bit more awkward. Jared's Verdict is looking a bit worse since we already have Bogged Down Hypnotic Cloud. Desolation Giant's kind of funny. I think it's time for some Ringers. Manacles, if we had red mana rather than black mana in the deck, then I think I'd rather take that, but we'll just take the Ringers. Hello? Why? Okay, another... Ooh. Coalition Honor Guard versus Consume Strength. This is one of the gold cards I was excited about potentially getting here. I think it's Consume Strength. This card's just so backbreaking, but Honor Guard's very good too. I think we just take this and pass our second Bobcat. Ooh, Ebony Tree Folk. Love that card. I don't know if I've ever been able to play this card in this format. There's also Urborg Uprising, but I think the Tree Folk is probably better. We're passing Bobcat, passing Dega again, passing Urborg Uprising. I think that my curve is so high that I just want like a chonker like this on the lower side of things. This could be a mistake for sure. This pack 3 has been absolute gas so far. I really hope we get one Dega Disciple at least and one Bobcat. I don't think we're going to see another Urborg Uprising. We probably won't get another Bobcat. Okay, Standard Bearer's okay. Yeah, I don't know. Order versus Helionaut, both reasonable. Part of me just wants to take Helionaut. Yeah, this pack 3 has been like very, very good. Part of me also just wants to take Order, have a little bit more interaction. I think if I can cast my spells, I should be in good shape. Yeah, it's just Helionaut this time. Lots of respect to put on a Helionaut, but I think it's a good card. Well, there's another one. I guess now I have to take the second. I didn't really want to play 2. So yeah, I guess I kind of wish I had an Order Chaos now. But I'll play the second one. I guess I can't complain that much. There's the Dega, which is good. So missing an Order and missing a Bobcat at the moment, kind of. Yeah, it's funny, like exactly one Helionaut is like a pretty good place to be. Another Dega. I think we are down for another one. Mournful Zombie, I suppose. I mean, I could take Shield of Duty and Reason. I don't know if this guy ever really matters for my deck, honestly. Let's just take the sideboard card. And any of these cards matter? Take a hard to cast Bear. I think it's just a Quagmire Druid for the sideboard. Okay, just more of these guys. Yeah, well, getting the second one or whatever is definitely a punish for not just taking the zombie. And another Dega Disciple. I don't know if I can play 3. So overall, a very good pack 3, but I still wish I had navigated some things differently. I'm still happy with the Ebony Tree Folk pick, but I wish I had... I mean, I guess there wasn't a chance for me to get a Bobcat, but I could have taken Order for Order Chaos. I think the Acolyte just lives in the board. I don't see why not. And now we get into this, which is going to be somewhat tough. Okay, Voice of All, definitely. Definitely. We actually have some really good 4-drops, huh? Let's try the Healer. Some Kavu. Let's get Gargantua in there. Ebony Tree Folk, Consume Strength, Exotic Curse, Bog Down, Hypnotic Cloud, Nomadic Elf, this elf over the Quarian Explorer, Double Hobble, First Helionaut, Wayfaring Giants, Thornscape Battle Mage. I think Dega Disciple is better than Sunscape Battle Mage. I guess we're at 19 cards. I could round out the deck with triple Dega Disciple, but that's probably not correct. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to main deck Dead Ringers. It's so broken when it works, but honestly, I think it's probably best as a sideboard card. Just a brutal sideboard card. And let's try the Benalish Lancer. Kind of have a lot of 6s though. Whoops, not that one. This one. And this, sort of. I could play the Explorer to try to fix my mana. I could play Might Weavers and Dega Disciples. I don't think second Helionaut's that great. I could play this and try to splash the red, but I have no mountains in my deck, and this doesn't produce red, so I would have Nomadic Elf, Helionaut, and then sometimes the, whatever you call it, the Quarian Explorer, if I played that. So I guess those kind of go together. Probably never playing these cards. So then we're looking at, like, I don't know, like maybe this is good. Am I allowed to play the Mirrorwood Treefolk without playing the Quarian Explorer? I guess it's not that exciting. What if I play like a Dega Disciple and a Quarian Explorer? Or I could play 2 Degas? I don't know. This card's like pretty high variance too, but my curve is really high. I think it's okay to put this thing in the deck. I'm not sure. I guess I'm trying this. I think there's an argument for a second Dega Disciple. Gaia's might could probably stay in the board. I don't know. We'll just figure it out. It'll be fine. Okay. So it's probably going to want me to be heavier white than green than black. No, it wants me to be 666. We have... Do I really want to do that though? I kind of want to have more green. And less, yeah, I think this is okay. 765 like that. Give myself access to Nomadic Elf or Work Elf Quarian Explorer a little more reliably. And then I still have, whatever you call it, a double white card and 6 planes, but also, I guess these don't really help with that. Maybe I'm just screwing this up. Maybe 666 is better. Not totally sure. Yeah, let's just try this for the mana. It's probably slightly off. Oh, we got paired against a 2-0. Right, unfortunate. We will draw. This is a really bad hand. I still think it's a keep though, honestly. Maybe I just needed to embrace the 666 lifestyle a little bit more. Oh, well, they played a swamp, so instantly saved. Alright, we have Wayfaring Giant, a turn early, but it's also not very big at the moment. Okay, they have triple swamp into the cameo. You love to see it. Unfortunately, they don't have a mountain. I guess that wouldn't do anything anyway. So we're just attacking here. Whenever play planes. Yeah, maybe. Unless maybe it doesn't. Okay, they have white mana. So what are they doing? Horrible. Okay. I mean, currently regretting not embracing the 6/6/6 lifestyle. Why couldn't I have drawn the Consume Strength that turn? I don't know. And the Ebony Tree Folk the turn before. Well, this is something at least. I think I... Oh, whoops. I wasn't supposed to play land, because I want to hobble this. Or wait, no, it doesn't matter. Okay, yeah, this is fine. Just don't kill the elf. Okay, Caldera Kavu. That one we can just curse. It doesn't matter if we attack. We're just giving them a chance to eat our guy with a pump spell, so. Yeah, this elf is actually saving my butt. Where's Cooper to see that the elf is putting up such a... I mean, that's bad. But if you just think about it from the perspective of any swamp is excellent for us. Land? Well, guess we play this. I think we're winning, maybe. Tap on tap. Okay, that's an odd one. Just gonna play the Lancer and hope they have no answer. So horrible. What are they doing? What is this tap on tap nonsense? They're like really getting me here. What are they doing? Are they blowing up all lands somehow? They're death grasping me for 1 million? Please, yeah, please don't do that. Okay, that's fine. More opponent. Okay, Urborg Uprising on one guy. Not going well for them. There's another way I could have done this, which is to just ignore their guy, but I think this is a bit better. Okay, cool. It's so rare for me to like mock somebody like that, but it was really funny. I don't know. Okay. We didn't see anything that made me think Dead Ringers would be good. Okay. Oh. Well, sort of 3 for 2 with Magma Burst, but yeah. Oh, if they had Dead Ringers? Wait, what did I have in play? It wouldn't have worked, right? I mean, I don't remember what I had in... Oh, I had 2 white things. Oh, I see. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, got it. Yeah. Speaking of, do we want this? Probably not. Does this do anything against them? No. I don't know. I'm probably supposed to change something. My brain's getting a little bit fried. Let's just try again. I think this is a keep. We have 6... Well, maybe this is a mulligan, actually. 6 white sources in the deck. Yeah, this hand's pretty bad. Okay. Let's throw back this Kavu. Okay, this Nomadic Elf card is like significantly better than I thought it was. Still need to draw lands. I mean, I might just die anyway. Their deck seems good enough. Wait, did they choose to play first? Hold the phone. They're 2-0. Being 2-0 and playing first is illegal. Okay, I'm going to attack here. Yeah, that is kind of exactly what our game plan was, wasn't it? This, and then this, I guess. What was that lag? Did I not hit cancel before that thing went onto the stack? Okay. Okay. I think I just play this one. I mean, they're gonna have something bad for me here. Soulburn. The opponent's here to have some fun. You love to see it. The elf doesn't do anything here, so I'm just gonna hold up regen. That's very bad for me. That was a 7-4 first strike. We need to draw a hobble now. Or else. I mean, I guess we can block Charging Troll for a minute, but... Well, we can also have that. I feel like this thing's going to get hit by a burn spell. Yeah, they do. Okay, well they did have the Dead Ringers, but those cards, while they're good, they don't actually matter that much on this board state, so I'm kind of fine with that. Not like fine, but like not dead fine. There's the Hobble. But now I actually think I hit the Volcano Imp and start attacking. Okay. Yeah. Somehow I have to pressure them. And it's not happening on the ground. Well, not ideal. Though we're winning the race and we don't discard anything here. They kind of have to attack, but it's not good. Perfect. That's pretty good. Okay. I mean, these cards don't really matter. I think it's okay to just discard the Hypnotic Cloud. Problem is, now I'm doing a bit worse in the race. I think that's okay. I think, honestly, this is fine. Oh, that's very bad. Okay. So I can kill the Sabo here. It's not even good. I mean, it is good, but it's not really good. Such a good draw here. Charging Troll's broken. How does anyone ever beat this card? Yeah, I think we got this one. Sorry, opponent. Seemed like a pretty chill character. But you're going to have to beat the Wayfaring Giant. Here comes. us to 1-0. No. Another bad hand and another keep. I don't really want to use the Moto chat though, in general. I don't know, maybe that's wrong. Maybe I should probably use the Moto chat. I'm just not feeling it right now. Maggot Carrier. Here it comes. For a second I almost thought I F6'd my turn, but we're good here. Alright. Natural Tron ×2, and then Kavu. We can haste it. They're on Grixis Maggot Carriers. It's usually not a deck that plays Maggot Carrier. Red Black Zombies plays Maggot Carrier. Grixis, usually the card quality is too good. Gonna ice me here? That's fine. Boop. We'll take an extra damage. This format's kind of fun. Uh-oh. Don't play it? Okay, yeah. Not ideal. We are going to take a few Damagios from that, but should be okay in the long term. If they can kill my Serpentine Kavu, we're in trouble. I don't want to hobble this because they're playing black, so they probably have better targets. A little bit greedy, but I think I can pay the life at the moment. Show me what you got. They have a Kavu Scout. Now that we're in this spot, I think I want to protect my life total at all costs. So I'm actually going to leave the Helionaut home. Be a little cowardly. I should have played Swamp there, in case they make me discard cards. That was pretty bad, actually. Uh-oh. Well, we tried to protect our life total. I think I have to take the damage here. It's getting a little bit ugly, though. Definitely regretting that I didn't cast Hobble before. I think I still have to do this. Like, either they can burn me out here or they can't, you know? If I cast Hobble, I'd be up like 9-ish life or something. Okay, that's whatever. No attack would be insane for me. Perfect. So I think we Exotic Curse plus Coalition Honor Guard now. And then we're cooking. I mean, they can't color shift anything. It's probably okay. Just get rid of this. And then I think we can attack for 1. Next turn we can make them discard 3. They just cast like 1 spell here, then should be alright. See if it's just like a Bloodstock or whatever. If it is, we can bounce off the Honor Guard. This is an X spell though. I don't know if we can beat an X spell. Illuminate. Emblazoned Golem, that's a good one. I guess I just hobble that. Just worry about their hand later. I don't know, or I could just empty their hand and then have good multi-blocks. That's probably a bit better. I really like emptying their hand. I don't know. Maybe this is bad. It's like we can put 4/4 and 1/2 on the Emblazoned and kill it, and then this eats either of their guys. So they would have to top deck and they'd have to like attack all and stuff. I think this is good enough. Boop. Because we know they're on 3 spells. We know they're on 3 spells, so we can just do this. And then if they don't attack, it's also great. Doesn't come back from the graveyard. Okay, that's fine. Their hand wasn't that great, but at least we emptied it. Now we just need to live for a turn. They're going for this. Okay. This is very much acceptable. I think it was better for them to attack all. I mean, I don't know what their deck is, but presumably they have at least a couple cards that can punish me for this. And now they're on all air. Perfect. We draw Bog Down, which doesn't matter. Jam this, and then Helionaut them. Don't have any reason to hobble. Pretty good shape. I feel like they might attack, but also, okay, good. 5 mana. Oh, that's a good one. They can't give it Shroud here, so we do get to hobble it. We can pump the toughness on our Stone Kavu. Actually, wait, this can only shoot the Coalition Honor Guard. Do I want to... I kind of want to do this. I don't know. Is that even correct? I think it's probably good enough. This thing's obnoxious. They can fire it off in response, kill the Helionaut so we don't draw a card. I'm pretty happy if they do that. Or wait, they can't because they have to target the Honor Guard. Yeah, why do they do this? They just didn't want me to draw a card? I think this was super worth it though. We'll keep the Forest in hand just in case. If they have a Bog Down, for instance, we want to discard these two. Send for 1, pass. We should be in good shape here. They should have a black creature or whatever. But Minotaur Illusionist, that card's a pain in the butt. So for them to just fire that off, I think is really good for me. Zap. You got it. I actually think this... Not convinced this was correct. Well, that's potentially a huge problem, because now if they find Magma Burst, we die. Charging Troll, that's pretty good. That one can at least start attacking, and I think I can attack with a Stone Kavu here as well. Well... No, I guess I can't, because the multi-block is a little bit too annoying. I can't kill 2 things. I mean, I guess, no, even if I leave this back, then I don't have double red. Or wait, maybe this is better. Maybe this is better, actually. And then we can pump the toughness 3 times. Do I want another blocker back, or do I want to deal them an extra damage? I think I want the blocker here. Well, yeah, because then I mean, I die... What do I die to? I think I go for the extra damage. I don't know, whatever. I'm overthinking this. It's like pretty obvious I'm overthinking this. It doesn't really matter. Like either they have the Magma Burst or they don't. Yeah, it seems like they don't. That's a nice one. Play land. Go for the same attack. I think we can go for this again. Seems a bit safer now, if anything. Oh, whoops, whatever. Almost overtapped. Kind of did. Doesn't really matter. Do they have the kill? Chances are no. I don't know. Okay, they do not have the kill. The last card was a land. All right. You're up a game in round 2. Up a match as well. Against this deck, Obsidian Acolyte, perhaps. They had, yeah, this is probably good enough. Throw that in there. What do we want to take out? But strangely, the hobbles didn't actually cantrip. I don't know, maybe this is bad. I don't know. Most of their creatures were red, right? They played, their relevant creatures they had were both red. I'm going to put even more disrespect on the Obsidian Acolyte and just run it back. Another totally fine hand. They chose to play first. It's not the way. Oh man, please live, elf. Please live. The elf is so good if it lives. Helionaut's decent too. They're gonna ice me, aren't they? I hope they do, because then the elf will live. I think they won't. I think they're not gonna do it. I don't know. I think this opponent's made some mistakes. Overvaluing cards. I think the elf is dead. Rip. Can't not play it though. Oh, never mind. They didn't have it. They did have it, but worse. Okay, thank you. Feels like they are maybe on some air. Nope, they're not on some air. Scorching Lava kicked. All right. Ebony Tree Folk looking great. Just an amazing Abzan draw from us at the moment. Hunting Drake, well, that makes things a little bit more awkward for sure. Not that much more though. We still have turn 5 Serpentine Kavu, turn 6 Gargantua. That's probably terrible for me. It seems very bad actually for me. Doomsday Spectre. Forgot that card existed. Guess I'm losing now. Yeah, I mean, we're in rough shape after that, but I mean, maybe they still just die to some 4/4s. My hand's going to be empty real quick, I know that. The old draw into the opponent gets to choose what's in my hand and get rid of it. And then they get to Hunting Drake back the Serpentine Kavu. Nice thing is, well, I mean, the horrible thing is we lose presumably something pretty good. We then get to play Serpentine plus the Nomadic Elf. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Painful stuff. Goodbye, Tree Folk Healer. This was like a very good draw for me too, and they kind of just ripped it apart. Like, we're not dead by any means, but got an uphill battle ahead of us here. This has to attack. They have to clear my last card. Okay, they're attacking with both, trying to race. Seems a little ambitious, but we'll see what their follow-up is. Might just be dead if they have a good enough card here, like a Terminate kind of thing. They have 4 cards in hand, like they've got to have some gas. Illusionist. It's a good one, not great. So now we just send in the 4/4s. Okay, they're gonna block sack, kill the Nomad. Pretty happy with that. It's worse if they just try to use that thing to kill me, I think. So they're at 8, which means combined it's a lethal threat. I'll just play the land. Ringleader, okay. I mean, at the moment, most likely, yeah, I didn't think so. They're still going to need a blocker, which means they probably need to, well, they have one though. So now I have to top deck. Yeah, they go for the attack all. So in order to force a chump, I have to draw a spell, and it has to be a particularly good spell, like Hobble, basically. Actually, Hobble just kills them. Can we just draw Hobble? We did not draw Hobble. So now I think I die, yeah, because they have 4 power flyers. So we can make them chump and then see if they play around something here, but we're dead. It's just a little bit too good. Yeah, I mean, it's only game 2, so we can afford to drop a game, but also, like, hunting Drake Doomsday Spectre is an insane beating. All right, that's enough of that. I wonder if it could have been better to keep the Ebony Tree Folk. I don't think so. They might have made me discard that before I actually had the chance anyway. I don't really remember. Okay, well, this doesn't matter. Protection from black doesn't change the Doomsday Spectre beating me up. Hobble is definitely our best card against that thing. I think we just try again. We're more, like, we should be a favorite in the matchup. I don't know. Actually, you know what? Let's get some Dega Disciples in there. But they have Fire Ice. I think this card's really good against them. Just trying to figure out how many I should play and what I should cut. Their Grixis, maybe Quarian Explorer's not the best. Cut 1 Disciple. Play 2. Sure. Okay, another reasonable hand. Please don't kill this elf. That's how the pain started last game. They just killed the elf. Just let me go turn 2 elf. Yeah. I think this elf is going to die. Maybe I should have played swamp. I guess, I don't know. They just kill it if they have the zap regardless. Please don't zap it. Please, no, no. I knew it was coming. Sometimes you just feel it coming. It's so frustrating. We just need to fade one turn. Now we can get destroyed by whatever this is. I mean, that's okay at the moment. Guess I play this. I think I'm supposed to block, but I really don't like being brave here. Should pay me for being this brave. Oh, are they just gonna kill it somehow? Oh, they're gonna bounce it. That's fine. We will replay it this turn. They hit me for 3. Obviously, if we had the elf, we'd be in way better shape this game if they didn't kill it. Swamp. And 4/4s on the way. Now we might be able to... No, I think we still have to take the damage. Oh, they're destroying it. That's bad. Now we take 6. Yeah, if we had the elf, and if the elf lived, like, I don't know, I guess it's like a play draw thing too. I don't think I'm ever supposed to play first though. What does this do? 2 and buy. I mean, we can just ignore that for now. Just have to play this. Oh, I played the wrong land there. It's kind of sloppy. I mean, it doesn't really matter, but there's no reason for me to do that. Now I'm in pretty rough shape. I'm not stone dead exactly, but if they can interact with this, I lose. Okay, well, this is a random punish for what I did, but they really need another rat. If they start with this, please don't bog me down. No, they have a death bomb. Shoot, we're dead. We literally take lethal. Wow. I don't think I was supposed to play first there. I mean, they're playing 3 colors. I don't think their deck... Maybe I was supposed to respect their deck a little bit more. That's weird, though. Yeah, I don't know. I'm pretty sure I was still supposed to draw. I think they kind of just got me. They had the zap on the critical turn. Like, literally, if they don't have the zap on that one turn, I think I win that game. Because we go turn 4... Or whoops, turn 3, Coalition Honor Guard, which they then can't, like, the zap doesn't do anything, so they have to spend the Crosis's Charm, which they don't have yet. And then we have turn 5 healer, or whoops, turn 4 healer, and then turn 5 Abolish Knight kicked. I mean, I guess maybe they had all the answers anyway. No, I guess they did, yeah. Maybe I was just dead. I'm playing a trophy leader. I think this has got to be my last match. I don't know, just such a bummer to lose that one after winning the game 1 pretty convincingly. And the opponent made some strange plays along the way too. But overall, it's fine. I can definitely run worse. I would like to beat this trophy leader. That would be nice. If we end on a 1-2, then it's not a great feeling, but sometimes it happens. I could just spike the swamp off the top, though I think we only have 5 in the deck. They have a Helionaut. Well, we do get to attack. Find a Plains. Still useful, but not this turn. Very far. Yeah, I was probably supposed to run a 6/6/6 mana base with this deck, honestly. I think that was probably incorrect not to. Red mana. Is the elf dying? Sparkcaster. Okay, well, they have no other red or green creatures, so they have to have it bounce itself. That's not a very tempo positive play. Black. These. Attack, go. And then I need to draw a swamp really badly, actually. red mana. Are they? They're not spark casting. Oh, Power Stone Minefield. Interesting. Well, this is annoying for sure. I definitely get to play the Ebony Tree Folk here, and then I think I just, or whoops, attack with the Ebony Tree Folk, that is, and I think I just play a Tree Folk healer. Just jam this thing into play. They're doing some weird stuff over there. Should still be pretty safe to attack here. I'm not going to do the math, but it should be fine. Like, we can prevent 2 damage to this, and then maybe it's not super great. I think it should be okay, though. Oh, wait, attacks or blocks. So we could have sent... Shoot, I'm an idiot. I could have sent the Tree Folk healer. Whatever. Okay. Here comes the... Wait, what is this? Steel Leaf Paladin? That's pretty good. That's pretty annoying. So I missed 2 damage there, which could make a big difference. Exotic Curse for some -2/-2 action. That actually seems pretty decent. And then we get to attack with all. Well, except for the elf. So now I know how my cards work. Yippee! Alright. Green, green. I guess they can bounce this with the Sparkcaster, but this is still pretty good. Yeah, this seems right. Okay, cool. That was super dumb. They played a card that like locked them out of the game, kind of. Maybe their hand was just non-functional. I don't know. But it definitely helped once I read my card. I'm surprised. I'm a little surprised they gave up right there, but at the same time, I don't think they really had a way out. Okay. I would love to beat the trophy leader, or one of the trophy leaders. Do we finally not have... Yeah, we don't really have a disenchant with this deck, I guess. We'll just run it back. I don't really know what they're up to. I guess I could play Quagmire Toad as my disenchant, but I don't care about that. Maybe it's not too late for a 6/6/6 mana base. I don't know, maybe it is. This hand's almost good. I'm still going to keep it. Oh yes, they have a plains. Thank you, opponent. And then just please don't touch the elf. Everybody loves to touch the elf, but please don't. The variance of this card is kind of hilarious. Like, it's really, really funny. Like, sometimes it doesn't help you at all, and sometimes it's the exact color of mana you need. And you can't really know which it's going to be. But also, maybe it just dies. I don't know. Okay, they just do that. Well, I will also be counting on your basics. I guess I can't play Voice of All yet, but even just casting Charging Troll with this hand seems pretty good. We're all ramping and pamping. Lithoform Blight. I forget what that one does. The Ardent Soldier. Okay. Yes, the planes. Well, just play this. See if they dare challenge. Nice 2/3 vigilance. Let's see if you can challenge my 3/3 in combat. And then I don't know what I would name with Voice of All in this matchup yet, so I'm just gonna wait. Whoa, they're really going for it. It's some kind of like black enchantment that has to do with producing colorless mana, I think. Is that right? Gaia's Skyfolk. Well, I guess I'm naming green. And a Primal Growth. Okay, I think I'm way ahead of this at the moment, which is awesome. Guess I just play a forest. Yeah, sometimes you gotta play it shields down. Good to see, by the way, Cooper. Looks like we are on our way to a 2-1 here, assuming everything goes according to plan. Oh yeah, that is a weird one, isn't it? The lithoform. Ah! Do I just lose? Well, I guess maybe Banalish Lancer can challenge this thing. Doesn't have vigilance. Yeah, they are kind of doing it, but like for now it's still kind of, which is important. Okay, let's just throw down the Lancer. What do I have that can beat this? I guess I started the draft with a Tapper. Giving it -3/-3 would be pretty good if we drew the Exotic Curse. I don't know, we have some decent draws. Maybe we find one of them, maybe we don't. It felt like we were crushing this stuff, but then they played this. Oh, well. Well. I think the -3/-3 time has come. But the question is, or wait, no, it doesn't work with a Charging Troll because First Strike knocks it out of combat. So yeah, let's just shrink it. Let's flex with a nice Doubletron. This is maybe bad. No, this is fine. It's fine. They're not going to have whatever the card's called. The one that destroys me here. Yay! We did it.